All right, he is the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira, certainly going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame as the company's most decorated finisher of all time. And no surprise, Charlie Olives has prioritized a finish in this matchup here tonight.
He always does. And I think it's that killer be killed mentality that made him so fun. You always knew, man, at some point he's going to get hurt and he's not going to get up. But during that time that he did, he was so fun. From Justin Gaethje hurting him on multiple occasions, to Michael Chandler, to everyone else kind of putting him down, to him lifting himself up and getting the victory. Tonight he will have to do that again. But he needs to be a little safer. I think if Charles Oliveira was a little smarter in the octagon, he could add some years to his fight career. Let's see if tonight we see a pivot in the approach from Do Bronx.
Well, he's got to be a judge's dream. Went the distance with Tony Ferguson in 2020, but that was his first decision fight since 2014. Killer be kill. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilia Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. All right, all the hype gives way to the action here. Both fighters have now touched down on the canvas, and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ilia Topuria.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Ilia Topuria, and even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the more sophisticated fighters and athletes on the...
Take him for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Watch armbar here.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now, he's advancing.
Oliveira getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Oh, he's got it!
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oliveira's in half guard. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
He's going all in on his heel hook. He did a great job of getting here. Now,
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
that is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Nice crack left. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Oh, he's got his back. He needs to try to lift to return him to the mat, so then he can try to chase submission.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Topuria. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Elbow from the top now by Topuria. Oh, he loves that elbow. Nice combination of elbows there. Good work from the top here by Topuria. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Under a minute to go.
Nice transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard.
Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
10 seconds to go in the round. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Topuria.
All right, sit down, everybody. Deep breath. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, that was awesome. I want you to punch into those shots a little bit.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Nice kick to the midsection. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter. Oh!
Now he's backed up. Beautiful.
Oliveira's going for the sub here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Topuria's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent. Oh!
He's wobbling now.
Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect it. Sometimes the cuts happen when you least expect it, and right now that's exactly what happened. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Nicely done. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Topuria.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, heading back to the corner, and Oliveira's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, we told you about that hook. There it is. Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
Missed on the right hand. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage. Look at him attacking that guillotine. It's tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
He's a big shot, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Big elbow there, lands. Topuria's back in full mount.
Oh. Big ground and pound.
Oliveira's going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, great submission defense.
All these actions, though, these big actions, gotta wear off the gas, take a look at.
Now lands a solid punch there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, body shot.
And now a left. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's gotta like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry,
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
he lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, look. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Oliveira gets the single leg takedown. Oh, good armbar attempt here.
Oh, he's got the armbar. armbar deep.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's hitting that.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Nice defense.
Right there.
Topuria's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. This could be the end of the fight. He gets out though. Wow.
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm. And then when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Oliveira's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Oliveira doing the right things defensively.
Beautiful block there.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head.
What a tight armbar.
There's the tap.
That was nasty.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ilia Topuria!
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.